Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. Say hi if you're coming on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you watch the replay so I can see how many people watch after I post it, okay? Okay, let me do something I forgot. I don't really have a recipe today. So, I don't have a recipe today. Okay, it's a combination of salads that I made before. So, just kind of doing my thing. And it is chicken pasta salad, and it's going to have kielbasa in it and a bunch of other stuff. So let me. Okay. Alrighty, so you see the star comments on the bottom. It's pinned. You can read it at the top if you want to read it, because I'm going to pin star comment. I mean the Cash App. Okay, give me 1 second here. And I'll put the Amazon wish list later on YouTube. I said I was going to do that with the last cooking video. I forgot. All right, so. Alrighty, so I got bacon cooking. It just came out the oven. Okay, I'm about to put it on the plate with a napkin. I've got one kielbasa sausage cooking right now. Okay, when that's done, I'll take it out and I'm going to proceed to cook the chicken. Or I could have cooked the chicken then this. I don't know. It don't matter. It's a big pan, but it's going to be better for the chicken, so I wanted to just make it in one pan. So let the kielbasa cook. Okay. Get a plate. It's hot in this kitchen, but okay. So we're gonna get some paper towels. Drop something. Okay. So let's. The water, since it's gonna have pasta in it, I'm gonna use rotini. It already has the water in there, and the water's gonna boil soon. I had it on before I started. I didn't start it because I wanted to cut up the kielbasa first and get it going. Okay, so we go over here and get this bacon off of here. Okay, and then at the end of the salad, we're gonna crumple it all up onto the top of the salad. Bacon was so long, now it's so tiny. I know. Breaking. I'm gonna pull it off, but who cares? Because I'm gonna crumble it up anyway. Okay, so we got that. Now, I have some. Let me stir this. I'm just gonna get a small bowl to put this in. Chicken, I'm gonna have to take out and cut it up because I'm doing whole chicken. So let's see. Oh. I have these little bacons pieces that came off of there because I think I'm gonna cook them too. But there's nothing else going in the oven, so that can go well. See, they're just little pieces. I know they could probably be cooked in a pan, but I don't want to dirty up another pan when I already got this foil with oil in it, or grease in it from the. And we'll see how much I put oil for the kielbasa, but we'll see how much is left in there. I might add a little bit of this oil grease, but anyway. Brownie's standing here. I already gave her some pieces of kielbasa, but I just wanted to put a little bit of oil. I mean, bacon grease so it can. It was 12 to 14 minutes, but it needed a little longer than the 14 minutes on the big ones. But this one I just put 10 minutes because they're little pieces. So, okay. So, see. All right, guys. If y'all haven't seen my post, my husband passed his CDL. He had the permit when he went there to do the paperwork test, but he had to do the actual test, and it was pretty hard. But he missed some things when he did the practice test yesterday. Get out of the trash can. But he got it today. Well, you got something? This?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, guys. I got to cover up my trash can. It doesn't have a lid. It's the stainless steel. She's trying to get in there because there's stuff I threw away that she's trying. No. So, come on. Let's come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. I also. I have to get another pot. Where did I put my pot? I can use this when this is out.
Hey.
Huh?
Shannon said $5.
Who?
Shannon.
Oh, she's here. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? I know you're not doing the best. How is your pain? And I'm sorry about Seamus. It seemed like you really liked him. My condolences. I really, really am sorry about that. She was seeing a guy for 6 months. They knew the parents well. He was a very nice guy. It was her type of guy. He was very polite. Parents loved him. She said, I felt like this was the one. He went to California to see his family, and he died in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, Shannon. Well, I'm here if you need me. You know that. You usually text me anything anyway. Getting some eggs out to cook. We'll put 4 eggs in there. We should have got them started sooner, but I forgot. Get them in there. I'm sorry, guys. I said 4. I put in 8 because I love them, and I might save the other 4 for to eat. And it's good for dogs. Maybe peel one for Brownie. Have a hard-boiled egg. So, Mommy's gonna do that. So I'm going to. And I heard the peels are good to mix in with the food, and they can eat. You know that, and they have vitamins to peel, so I might give her some peels too. It sure does, Shannon. Trying to deal with that and your pain at the same time. It does. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how old he was, but he did seem young enough that he was losing a lot of his life. It just sometimes happens and you don't expect it. You know, you could I don't know. You could step out your front door and something happens. You never know. Life can go like that, but you never expect it. That's why you got to tell everybody you love, I love you every day, and cherish each and every day a moment. I dropped a piece of bacon, a small piece. Come here, Brownie. Yeah, we weren't going to put the whole thing in there, but my husband said just cook it all. Okay? I gave Daddy one piece and you want to steal it. I know, we have it's like a hotel trash can. It's not as small as the bathroom trash, but it does well enough. But she can reach it, and there was no lid on it, so she was trying to get in there. I guess get some of the fat. I took off the chicken and different stuff. But all right. So my cutting board I had to wash once, so I could cut the kielbasa because there was raw chicken on there. Then I just rinsed it because it was just kielbasa, and put the chicken on there when it's done, so I can cut it up because I'm cooking it in. Can you come here, babe? I want to get this done faster, so.
What?
Can you either take these out or get the water in the eggs, please? Cover the eggs. All the way, cover the eggs. I don't know. There's different ways to do the boiled eggs, but I used to just boil them and let them cook a little while they were boiling. But now I read something, and I've been doing it that way ever since. It's been a while. Once the water boils with the eggs in there, turn the heat off and cover it, and let it set for 15 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to put it on high. And then once it boils, I turn it off, put the lid on it, and let it just sit in that water for 15 minutes, and it cooks them. Yep. Now, my eggs are usually hard boiled. I don't know how to make any of that soft boiled, medium boiled. I know you got to cook it probably less, but I don't like soft boiled. But the medium boiled is not bad. It's almost cooked, but yeah. So getting these kielbasa sauce. Now, if you don't like kielbasa, you can use any other kind of sausage. Not breakfast sausage now. We're not talking about breakfast sausage. We're talking about like kielbasa, smoked sausage. You know, the kind you get cut up in pieces when you cook. And I will show you. This is a salad. So instead of the round pieces, you want to probably cut them like little like this. Can you see that, guys? See? Little like this. Okay, you want little pieces. So once you cut it in half in the middle where it comes around the sausage, cut that down the middle, and then cut those two pieces down the middle. But you want to make them small. Okay, see? You make them small. Okay? I'm sweating. Whew. I don't have a place to put this. I'll put it down as soon as I get the chicken in. So we're going to put the chicken in. Okay? I had 2 chicken breasts. And I cut them in half because they were really thick. And some of the grease got on this white towel from the chicken. Because I couldn't leave it on the cutting board. I need to wash it to do the kielbasa. And that's the meat cutting board. So, it's okay. We're going to do laundry tomorrow. I'll just stick it in the laundry. And we have another white one. Put a new one up there. That's where we lay the dishes. But we move it if we need that counter space, which is not much anyways. But. So. I'm going to do 5 minutes. Turn it over, do another 5 minutes. And then check the temperature. That's why you don't want it too thick, because the outside will really get dark before you get the whole middle cooked. So either buy thin chicken, or if you have thick, which I always buy thick, I usually cook it that way. It either goes in the oven or the crock pot, or I just cut it up. I could have cut it up into little pieces and then cook it in there, but no. I just decided to do it this way. So you can do it either way. Cook it whole and cut it up, or cut it up and then cook it. But I'm gonna make it a little smaller than I normally do because it's a salad. Okay, the pasta should be boiling any minute. It's got those little bubbles at the bottom. The right side of my lower back is starting to hurt. Just that one side. And when I touch it, it hurts real bad. So just don't mind me, guys. I just wanted to let you know in case you see me doing this or anything crazy. I usually don't tell you guys, but sometimes I just can't control it. I have to press it and do something. I just wanted y'all to know what it was I was doing. Okay? Let's see. Just making sure that I didn't have rotini that was open already, and I used some of it. But I did. Yes, I do. I have one. I knew it. Thought I did. Okay? So let me see how much is in here. Oh, about that much. So it's almost about half. So I'm going to use this and then some from the second box, and that's it. I forgot because this is a mixture of different salads recipes I had. This one with the pasta and the rotini. I mean the pasta and the chicken and kielbasa was one, and there was another one with just pasta and lettuce and then some cucumbers. I don't think tomatoes, but I just put so because I wanted to finish the eggs earlier because I forgot to start them right when I first put the water on to boil for the pasta because I wanted to be able to have them sit in some cold water. And I don't know, I'm either going to cut the eggs in half and then in half again and then just chop them small pieces, or I could use the egg thing. I mean, I don't know if I want to use it. I don't feel like dirtying that up, but I can. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. See, I have an avocado thing, and the last time I made those burritos, I forgot to use it on the avocado. Oh, no, I didn't buy an avocado. I bought guacamole. It was already smashed. See? You know this. Eggs. Because what I do is I put it in either long ways or this way. It doesn't matter. Squash it down, and then I turn it the opposite way and squash it down again over the salad, and then wipe it all in there, and it's cut in little pieces. I mean, I could do that. 1 minute, 40 seconds, then I'm going to flip the chicken. One egg looks like it's a little bit cracked, but it's about to boil the water for the egg, so I'll put the lid on it, and the pasta's going to boil very soon. Oh, shoot. So let me get some, I almost forgot, let me get some salt in there. It always comes out slow when you sprinkle it. I want that for some things, but okay, that's it. So let me put some oil in it. When I did put the oil in the pan to cook the kielbasa and chicken, I used olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, which I'm gonna, the next time I go shopping, which will be probably the 28th, that week, I will have to get some more extra. That's a little more expensive, but I love it. I was almost gonna pour it in the chicken. Okay, I poured this in the water. What's this? This is just vegetable oil because like a lot of cake recipes and other desserts, they just call for basic vegetable oil. So I try to have extra virgin olive oil and vegetable oil. Okay, guys? Oh, we're going to have to put more sodas in here for tomorrow. This is my last one that's cold. I have some there, but I like them cold. I can't drink. Comment below, can you drink your sodas, if you drink soda at all, can you drink it room temperature or does it have to be cold? Same thing with water bottles if you drink water bottles. Do they have to be cold or can you drink them room temperature? That's okay, Shannon. I know it acts up a lot. Sometimes I can get through the live without it starting real bad. It'll just be a little bit and it'll be hurting right at the end when I'm done. But I don't usually mention. But when it gets real bad, and it's even worse sometimes when it's just like one side on my left side. I said right side, I don't know. Left side, and it's just that one spot. It calmed down a little bit. Sometimes it acts up and then it calms down a little bit. But yeah, I can drink it room temperature if I need to take it if I need to, but I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna come back and check if anybody. I don't know if anybody else made any more comments or came on. All right, so that beef. Let's flip the chicken. Wow, the chicken looks nice. I'll show you what the chicken looks like on the other side. Mmm, tasty. Okay, let's set it for 5 minutes again. Okay, so that was pretty good. Chicken pasta salad. That's what one side looks like. The other side's still cooking, but that looks good. And there are my eggs, and my pasta water is about to boil. Maybe I need to do it long. It takes a long time. See, I cooked my kielbasa. There's my bacon. And I got the lettuce and because it's pasta and lettuce. It's gonna have, I'm not going to put a whole lot of lettuce, but some. Okay, I'll show you guys. I can't leave you out. There's the bacon. There's the kielbasa, cut up small. There's one side of the chicken. And I got my eggs and the water in the back going. So, see, can you see it, YouTube? Okay. I have to get other equipment and do other stuff so I could make this for y'all to see better. Okay? All right. Yep, it's starting to get bubbles on top. See, I buy the Walmart brand. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. It's only 98 cents. Let's see what it says. Put it in there, return to a boil, stirring occasionally. Boil, uncovered, 9 to 12 minutes. Okay. Let me get the spoon so I can start. I forgot about that. You see how simple this is, babe? If you cut up the kielbasa, you just cook it till it's brown. Same thing with chicken. I cook it 5 minutes on each side. Then I test it with the meat thermometer. And if it reaches at least 160, it's supposed to be 165. When it sets, it'll rise the temperature. And then I'm going to cut up the chicken. Or you can cut up the chicken before you cook it and cook the diced chicken. You can do it either way. And you know, the eggs, after I read something years ago, I just put it in cold water, let it boil. When it boils, cover it. Put the timer on for 15 minutes, but turn off the stove. And just let the eggs sit in there, and they cook. Okay. Just tell my husband how simple it was. I mean, because if I was doing something and I was running late, he would probably have me on the phone to coax them through. Because he did one thing one time for me. One time. I asked him, I wasn't home. I said, can you put this dinner together? Simple. It's like dump in a bowl, dump all the ingredients in a bowl, stir it up, dump it in the casserole dish. I think there was some cheese that go on top and pop it in the oven. You couldn't have gone any simpler. He still called me, and I worked him through it, but he did it. And I told him how long. I think I sent him the recipe on Messenger or something so he could see it. But yeah. So, and if he does that, maybe he'll see how simple it is. Because one of these days I'm going to get him up here and he's going to cook the whole meal by himself. I'm just going to be beside him, let him know how to do it. And he's not good at cutting things up like tomatoes, cucumbers, and all that. He's not good. Never has been. Okay. So you got about a minute and 15 seconds for the second side. Water boiling. That was almost half. So it was a little over half, but. That's about half. So we'll do a little bit. I was going to leave that little bit in there, but it was too little. I was like, that's not worth it. Okay, so let me break down these boxes. Oh, let me stir pasta. So you put it in there, you got to stir it. It said 9 to 12 minutes. I'm going to put it in for about 10 minutes. And what I'm going to do, okay, it's just got 10 seconds, so let me put timer 10 minutes. Start. Okay. What I'm going to do is when I put the drain the pasta, I'm going to rinse it with cold water. What that does is two things. If you're not going to, it stops the cooking, and I'll cool down my pasta a little bit. I don't want it cold, but I just want to cool down so it's not like super hot because it's a salad. So, okay. So the eggs are about to boil. So you got to wait a few minutes for this to come back to a boil. But I just started the timer anyway. Because it kind of stops boiling a little bit, and you have to let it come back to boil, and then time it for the time it says. That's what the thing says, but the water is boiling hot, so it's okay. The temperature of boiling water. Okay? So, I don't want to burn the chicken, so I need to get it out, but let me see. I'm checking the temperature. Always check the temperature in the fattest part of your meat. And be careful if you got thin chicken, because you don't need it to hit the bottom. I'm going to flip it again so the other side doesn't get too dark if it's not ready. I'll come back to this one. It's moving slow. There it goes. It was going backwards. I was trying to... This one is showing down. Maybe I got the fattest part. Yes, that chicken's coming out. Okay, let me go back to this one. But you just don't want it to touch like the bottom of the pan. Okay, it should be all good. Turn it off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over just for another minute or so. And that, while I get the cutting board out of the sink. I already rinsed it and everything. All that was on there was kielbasa. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry, guys. I had a major itch. I had to get my back scratcher thing. See? My little hand back scratcher thing. So, yeah. Okay, so let me move this stuff. I got this. Okay, so let me put. I need to get this seasoning put away so we get it out the way. All right, what else I got? Do we have another seasoning? Okay, so like that. Put my phone up here. This? Oh, I still have this. This salad supreme. It's usually made to be put on salad, and you can put it on other stuff. But oh my gosh, on salad it is so good. Say, great for avocado toast, deviled eggs, or stirred with vinaigrette. Find the recipe. It says on there, find the recipe and then where to go. But salad, but that's why that's being left out. Okay, let me see. Oh, we put the bacon on top of the coffee pot. That there. Okay. That side's not too wet, but let me wipe down the. One side wasn't too wet because I didn't really use it. I put the water, just dry it. Okay. I had it on 6. That was like just a little bit over medium. All right, so let's. Oh, let's get this chicken out of here. I was about to bring the plate up to it, and I forgot it was going on the cutting board. So we'll do this fast. All right, I gotta hurry up. I gotta stir the pasta. Okay, so there we are. Now let me stir the pasta. I turned it off. So it's got about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. The eggs are about to boil. So I got a fan, see? Trying to keep it near me because it's so hot. I wish I had a real tall one that would lower and get all of me, but it mostly get down by my legs, and I'm like, if I had something to put it on, make it higher. Oh, the bacon, the little pieces. Oh shit, they're probably burnt. Yeah, babe. Those little pieces are burnt. They're burnt.
Can he understand where he's going?
I'm just laying it in the sink because I don't have nowhere else to put it. It's hot. I'm going to let it cool down. There's not much grease because I put some in the pan. I know a lot of people that take their bacon grease and save it. There's a container labeled something about for bacon grease. People save it and then they use it like as oil for when they cook chicken or something to get that bacon grease flavor. Unless it's sitting out on the counter, I would probably totally forget about it. Okay, so the pasta has like a minute and 45 seconds. Exactly a minute later. Okay, it's almost done. So the pasta should be done soon. What I'll do is, the egg, as soon as it boils, I'll put them in the back because I need to put the sheet pan back on the stove because I need to put the strainer here. So while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for the eggs to boil, I got the lid here. I'm going to turn this. Y'all can see me. I know Facebook, it's set up right for Facebook. Let's see. Okay, right here, I'll be cutting up the chicken. Okay, my hands are washed from touching anything raw, nothing. So I'm going to hold the chicken while I cut it. I'm going to cut it into little pieces. So when it's ready that way it'll start cooling off while the chicken will cool off while I finish everything else and start putting the salad together. It is a little hot. Let me turn off the stove so it can start cooling down. Okay, hold on. Wow, that chicken's hot. That was for the pasta.
Task force is elected houses.
I turned the front one off too because I'm going to put it in the back. This out the way so it won't burn. And I'm going to put that on high. It's about to boil because I need the front. Put this cookie sheet on. I don't think putting the cookie sheet on a hot burner is gonna hurt it because it's used to being in the hot oven, and plus it's not gonna heat up anymore. And it's not stay hot. It's gonna start cooling down. So there we go. Okay.
Task force is elected houses.
So waiting for those eggs to boil, and while the eggs are cooking, it's got to be 15 minutes. I'll be finishing up these, cutting up this chicken and putting the salad together. You know, it's not like I gotta just sit here. I can't do anything while the eggs are cooking. I'll be doing everything else. So. The eggs probably would have been done. I can if I wanted. Once I dump the hot water out, which I keep the lid on there, and I kind of crack it open and lid a little bit, and it will drain it. But what I might do is when I'm done, what I usually do is I fill it up with water, dump it again because the water turns warm because of the eggs, and then the second time, just fill it up, let it. Usually I put the lid over to let it cool down with the cold water in there. But this time, because I seen something about putting it in a bowl of ice water, but I'm going to put it in the pan I cooked it in. I'm going to put a bunch of ice in there. So it'll cool down the eggs a lot faster. Sorry guys, it's hard. If I lean this down a little more, you won't see me cutting the chicken, but let's see, anybody? Hi Nancy. I hope you're still on here. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Hi Nancy. Let me see your last name. I know my glasses are going bad. I need a new prescription. Hi Nancy Ramos. How are you doing? Thank you. I know. I love this salad. It's kind of like a seasoning. Is there anybody else on here? Because it says there's 2 watching. All right, Nancy Ramos, you're there. Thank you for waiting for me to say hi and not leaving. Anybody else on? Because I tried to scroll back up to see if anybody else came on, but somehow it's not letting me scroll back up, and I don't see where I can scroll back up. So I don't know, Nancy, if you saw anybody else come on while you were on here. Yes, it is a seasoning, so you would find it in the seasoning aisle. Show y'all one more time, Facebook. Okay. There you go, Nancy, if you want to ever get it. It says 1.5 times more than our 4.34 ounce size. It's by McCormick. Everybody knows McCormick. It says Perfect Pinch. Salad Supreme Seasoning. And you can do other stuff with it, like the back said. You know, you can put it on avocado toast, deviled eggs, or stir it into vinaigrette. There's other stuff. But yes, that one more time. That's what it looks like. I mean, if
This is a federally assigned Glock 45 with extended magazine plus an additional 25 rounds.
okay, and see you guys. It shows backwards when I point it at Facebook. But when I point it at the computer, it faces the word space straight. I don't know. That's crazy. But everything's it's calming down. It's not as hot. Okay, so the eggs are about to boil. I keep saying that. But let me get the pot. I thought my knife was going to fall. Let me get the pasta taken care of because it's sitting in hot water and it's going to get too, I don't know what I want to call it, soggy. So, I should have, while I was cutting the chicken, I should have had my husband come drain it. Can you come drain it for me, babe? Just trying to get everything done.
With the pasta?
Pasta, yes. The handles are not hot.
Fuck yes, they are.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Here's one. I got one over here. You need two? I'll get that. Is that telling me that the Kool-Aid's starting to get a little... I'm sorry, guys. My little Kool-Aid thing fell off the table. I have a box. Let's see. I have this box. Let me see if I can show you. Let me turn it around.
Good, Brandy.
I have this. Oh, sorry. This box right here against it so I can just put the pan back over there until it's time to wash it. And can you turn on the cold water and just kind of rinse it with cold water, stop the cooking and to cool it down just a little bit for our salad. Once it starts to cool down more, you can probably go like this so you can get underneath it. Just go like this for now because you can't use it. Or take it like this, slide it towards the back. After a minute, I wanted to try to get all the cold water in there, guys, so I can cool it down just a little. I don't want it cold, but I want to cool it down a little bit. I don't want super hot pasta in my salad, but I know it's still hot in the middle, unless you want to let it just run over it for a second. You might have to hold it with the other hand. Give me those. I'll take those. Just put them right here. So I'm trying to get him to do that for me so I can finish cutting this chicken. It's tight in here. I apologize, guys, if you're watching my back. I'll turn around every moment to talk to y'all, but I'm going to keep talking to you. I know. Just let it run through for a minute. Can you guys hear me still, even though my back is turned to you for a minute? Let me know. Comment below if you can still hear me.
Doreen Carpenter said hello.
So if anybody ever wants to get the Salad Supreme, it's McCormick. And it's in the what was I gonna say? Seasoning aisle. So, but you can also, like I said, you can use it for other stuff. Like it says on the back, avocado toast. I don't know who likes that. I love avocado toast. Especially Dunkin' Donuts does a good avocado toast. But avocado toast. And you can sprinkle that on the, spread it with the avocado and then sprinkle some of that on there. You can stir it into vinaigrette, if that's what it says. And there's probably a whole bunch of others. If there's a link, there's a web address on there underneath that on the back that you can go look at. It might, I don't know if it's just the instructions for how to stir it in the vinaigrette or is there more recipes there. But you can probably Google what did I say? Oh, Salad Supreme. What else can you use it on besides salad or something? You can get ideas. I used it once on something I was cooking for my family. They thought it was okay, but put a little too much. It's better not to put it on there at all. That's what they said. But it wasn't so bad where they couldn't eat their food. But okay, I thought it was good. But okay, guys, I got 2 chickens done. I got one more because I had 4. Well, I had only 2, but you know. That's like running down my face. I got my paper towel just for my face when the sweat starts running down my face. But anyways, now I forgot, what was I saying? What was the last thing I was saying before I said something about that paper towel? I forgot. Totally forgot.
Open your eyes bigger. New paradigm of by L'Oreal Paris. Multi-level bristle brush.
Hi, Doreen. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, I have a question for you, and I keep forgetting to ask you it every time you come on. I just remembered. You're the one that got me the Amazon salt and pepper shakers, right? First, I want to make sure you're the one before I ask the question.
What desk? Me? What? No.
I just want to make sure it's you, and then I have a question. Okay. Did you buy them in a set? Did both of them come together? Or did you have to buy two of those things? Or did they come together? The only reason I'm asking, because I want to get a third one, but I want it to be matching. I don't want to find another one somewhere else that's not matching, because I'm all about matching. But I wanted to get one for my I have Himalayan pink salt. I love Himalayan pink salt as well. I use it sometimes. I use it a lot when I make fries. I don't know why I like it on my fries. But I wanted to get a bag of the Himalayan salt something, one of those electric things. But I didn't know if they came as a set or did they come or you can buy it by itself. Okay, they didn't have them singly. Okay. All right, I was just asking that because I was going to try and buy one, but I can buy the set, and if something happens to one of mine, in the future, I'll have a backup, But yeah, I want one for my Himalayan pink salt. All right, there we go. Oh, well, I can't move. Sorry, guys. I swear. There we go. YouTube, it's all... Well, y'all probably can't see. But anyways, it's all cut up. There you go, Facebook. You see that? It's all cut up. YouTube, I guess you can see. Can you see all this? It's all cut up. I know the problem with YouTube is Facebook, wherever I am, look how close it looks. Well, you can't see YouTube, but Facebook, look how close you are to seeing the chicken. See? But YouTube, when I'm on my computer, it's further back. So if I wanted to pull the table real close, then y'all would be neck to neck with the, so it's kind of, I promise you guys, I need new glasses. I need a higher prescription. Let me see. I see everything is looking at me. That's actually a good price for the pasta. It is 98 cents for store brand pasta. That is really, and it's good, right? The Walmart brand is good. So is our HEB, our main store. It's really good. Let's see what else we got. Salads. I'm here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, yes, I can see what you're doing. Okay. I just making sure because like I said, if you behind me, because I'm crouched down. Behind me, YouTube, you can see the chicken on the cutting board, but it looks further away. Over here where I can't. My brain's going crazy. Facebook, they're a lot closer, but they're on this table side by side. So I don't have one closer than the other. So it's just always been like that. The iPad can see closer than Facebook, the computer. I don't know. It's not. YouTube. It's not you, YouTube. It's the computer. Because if I put Facebook on the computer and did a live, they would be seeing far back like you were. So, yeah. Okay. So let me move over this. trying to rinse my hands, and I need to clean this and get everything off of here. I know the sink would be kind of greasy feeling because the pasta water had. Now, sorry guys, I dropped the knife on the floor. That wasn't the problem. The point part was close to my foot, so yeah, that's why I kind of jumped back. Oops, oops.
And leave it.
Trying to rinse this pasta a little more. I'll put that in. Yeah, this is. I gotta accommodate myself. This is not good when it comes to space, but it's been working. Some of the bottom pasta is. See how I turn it around. Ow. Okay, it's getting better there. Yeah. We'll give the, after dinner, we'll give the sink a good washing too because. Whew. I don't know why it's taking the eggs so long to boil. It's on high. I think it took longer than the pasta. Well, I'm going to put the lid on it now so I can get it to boil. It should boil in a few minutes with the lid on. Okay. Alrighty. So let me get the bowl that I'm going to use for the salad. This is my biggest bowl. I hope it'll fit. Think it'll all fit in here? I'm not going back over there. Can you go back over there? Get me the last ball on the bottom, the next biggest. Then I'll just split it in half. Half in here and half in here. Okay, guys? This is the biggest one I have. Okay, this is the next biggest one. Well, they're almost the same, but let me see. No. So what I'll do is put them in here. Split it up so it doesn't, and it'll go down. We'll have some leftovers, but like if my husband wants to take some to work on my, no, that's Monday. It's the weekend. Never mind. But if it was a work day tomorrow, he could put salad in a container and we have these little containers to put dressings in. If he wants to do, because the dressings are going to be Caesar and ranch. If he wanted to mix them, he could squeeze some in there, mix it, and then be good to go. Or if he'd rather put them in two separate containers, but he'd probably mix it because he said he likes it. What it is they one of the recipes said squeeze a little bit of Caesar and squeeze a little bit of ranch. You'll get to know how much of each, or you need more, and mix it on up. I mean, you could take just a little bit of ranch and a little bit of Caesar, mix it up in a bowl, and taste it first if you want to do that. But I promise you, I did it even though I never had it like that. It was good. So if it's like that, and I love it on salads, Caesar dressing might be something I might keep, And then tomorrow we can have it for lunch, and you don't even have to heat it up. You don't heat up salad. So you're going to eat the pasta cold, right, babe? You eat the pasta cold. Okay? See, look it. Facebook. Look at Brownie. Let me see if I can get this turned around. Look what Daddy's doing. She's just sitting there letting Daddy rub her. I know, you can see my rug. It has stuff all over it. And you know, we don't have a vacuum. We don't know anybody to borrow one from. I don't have people like that. And shoot, I asked, can we borrow your mom's vacuum? Why didn't you ask her last night? And then she could have got it back when she come back Sunday night or Monday, whenever she's coming back. Oh, sorry, guys. I just thought of that. His mom, he said, well, ask her, but we should have. He was talking to her last night. Can he take him to work? Because she was leaving that early in the morning anyways, because she was heading towards New Mexico, but for the weekend. So she stopped here and picked him up. And I could have came down with you, babe, and brought the vacuum back up. And then she could have got it back Sunday or Monday whenever she comes back. I just thought of that. I thought about borrowing it, and he said ask, but then last night I didn't think about it because when he was talking to her, I don't know what he was talking to her about because I couldn't really hear what he was saying. I didn't know he was asking her for a ride to work, and I didn't know she was going to New Mexico. So, yeah. But when he did tell me, I should have remembered and said, hey, can you call her back and ask her, can we borrow her vacuum for the weekend and then she can get it back when she comes back because we don't have one. I know she would have said yes, but I didn't think about that. Babe, you didn't think about that?
I forgot.
Because we've been here, it's frustrating because we've been here 5 weeks. No, 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks now, and we haven't been able to vacuum at all. We don't have a vacuum. We can't afford it. We can barely afford our bills. We don't know anybody besides his mom to borrow. And it's hard because she might need it because it's hard. Like, my husband works during the week and it's hard to pick it up and get it back from her. She works too, so I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. All right, eggs are boiling. So we're going to go with 13 minutes. It's 15 usually, but I don't know how long it's been boiling. So we're just going to go with 13 minutes. All right. And while that, I'll start the salad. Excuse me. I'll start putting the salad together. And then I'll get the eggs cooled down a lot faster. I'm going to put ice in the water. I'm going to dump the water, fill it up again, dump it a second time because that water gets warm real fast. And then the third time, fill it up and put some ice in it. Get the salad. Now what I use, why did I close it? Oh, because I didn't. Look. Spring mix. It has spinach in it and some other ones. But I've always, this is my favorite, the baby spring mix. My husband likes just the spinach. I can't see where it says what's in here. Harvested at the peak of freshness, thoroughly washed. But it doesn't say, it doesn't list. I know spinach is in here, but it's got some red lettuce, the red lettuce. I don't know what that is. But I cut up tomatoes and cucumbers earlier, see? Put them in this. These things right here, these black things, they are for putting up. You got to get the right size, not the little tortillas, the bigger ones. Put them in there, push it down, kind of push it through each of the, through here. And when you're done doing it, because there's a set of 4. Put them in the oven. Forgot the temperature. I think I did 350 last time because I've had these for a while and I didn't save anything. Well, anyway, put it in the oven. Do about 10 minutes and then check it because that's what it is. And you'll have a taco bowl. Or anything else you want to put on it in the tortilla bowl. Okay? So, I'm going to put this in there, and I'm going to break it up with my hands, because I don't have like a cutting board to cut it, but I want it smaller lettuce. Where did I? Babe, I can't. I'm not going. I know she's going to try to grab it. All right, so I got the 2 bowls with the lettuce in it. Let me make sure it's kind of equal. Okay. See, it's got this kind of lettuce. Then it's got something like this. Then it's got spinach. Then it's got something this. But I like it. It's a mixture. Okay? So let me just break it up a little with my hand. I like spinach in my salads. Only thing I hate about it is those long ends that are at the end of the spinach. I'm like, okay. All right, that one's done. Okay, that's all good. Now,
What if we don't get down in time for the first tickets for Zoe? Don't panic. Let's see if we can find.
okay. Put the pasta in there, so let me just stir it up. That's why when you have to mix a lot of stuff like this together, I always I got the salad and the pasta in there, so I'm mixing it. Okay? I just don't like to get to the end and just have lettuce. I like to eat it. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to stir the second bowl. How long is this? Been on here? 1 hour and 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. Well, there's another content creator. They're making bank, or they're making some, but theirs is about 1 hour to 1 hour and 40 minutes sometimes. Because they're talking with their fans and people stay on there and watch. They have a lot of people. And, they're cooking and they're not doing everything, the 10 or 15 minute videos. They're not snapping their fingers and the ground beef is all done. They're not, you watch them cook from the beginning to the end. If it takes me 30 minutes to put chicken in the oven, well, you're here with me. That's what they do. That's what I do. I didn't do it because of them. I didn't think of that, but yeah. So yeah. Okay. That's all good. See, all mixed up. The salad and the pasta. I should have took a picture of each step, but nope, that's okay. So it's starting to feel a lot cooler because got the fan more hitting at me. It's still the same spot, but the oven was off. All the things are off. Which is only thing on is no, the egg thing is off. It's just waiting. It's about 6.5 minutes left on them just sitting in the water. It's supposed to be 15, but I did 13 because I don't know when it boiled. So, all right. So let's do this kielbasa. Let's put half of it in here. Other half in there. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing with the chicken. Come here, babe. I need his help. First, you can let her have it. If you want this. Can you put half of it? Is that? All right, I got to mix that up. get to the bottom and just. This I think I can do. Okay. I don't like to put a lot of stuff in there and then try to stir it all up. Right, babe? It's just too much. And the bacon, I'm not really cutting it. All right, I can put the second one on the counter now because the cutting board went down because I put the chicken in. I'll just take my hand and crumple it up. Okay. All right, this is it. Here. I got a bacon. I'm gonna have him break it up and give it some to my dog. Sometimes if I make chicken nuggets, sometimes I'll make like 2 or 3 just for her, extra because I don't stuff her with food, but once in a while I do that because I'm nice. So let's see what else. Yes, it is. Well, I don't really like it by itself, but if the pasta, Nancy, is mixed into the a salad like it is now, then it's really good. But I don't just like it by itself. And like sometimes they say potato salad and some other salads are supposed to be cold, but I like them more warm, not super hot, but kind of warmed up in the microwave. Not this one because it has lettuce in it, but if it was just pasta, I probably would heat it up. But I don't know if cucumbers and tomatoes are in there. I don't know about heating it up with that in there either. But, okay, so let's go. Cucumbers. Uh-oh. I dropped one. You can come eat it, but I don't think you are. Okay, if I don't think there's enough cucumbers or eggs or anything else in there, tomorrow I can add some more eggs because I made 8 eggs. So I'm just going to peel 4 of them for our salad. Okay? Just peel 4 of them. Because I have 2 more cucumbers left. I thought it was going to take 2, so I bought 2. But I used one I had. It was one I bought last week, I think. It was still good. So I used that first. So if I need to cut up a second cucumber tomorrow, or even tonight, because this one might not have had much. I don't know. Sometimes I overdo it, I know. But I love this so much. But I don't know. Does that have enough cucumbers? Well, by tomorrow, if it doesn't, then I'll cut some more up. I can do cucumbers, eggs. That's it. I don't have any more lettuce. I put the whole bag in. Pasta, there's plenty. But I could cook more if I needed, but there's plenty. And what I cut up today, I cut up 2 tomatoes. So they will go in here. And that'll be it. Okay. Let's pour the other ones in here. Okay. All right, let's stir. Yeah, Doreen, I was thinking of that too. But I'll tell you, my husband's check comes. There's nothing left. Well, there is stuff left for bills, but once we're short on bills. So some bills can't be paid until we figure this out. Or I don't know. So it's like I can't even buy a $50 vacuum from somebody. That's why I was seeing if anyone was giving one for free. Because it was years ago. Years ago? I forgot. We were in Texas already, but I don't remember where we were living. We asked for a free one. Somebody had one. We went to their house, and they gave us a free vacuum. And it worked pretty good. So, yeah. But, oh, sorry, Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook. The Kool-Aid thing and the thing dropped again because it wasn't heavy enough. I'm guessing it's starting to get. Well, wait a minute, guys. Lawnmower. We're gonna switch off. I've got this. It's lemonade. It's brand new. It's not even been opened. So that's super heavy. So it's not going to fall. Okay. All right, it's done. So we are going to do the ice thing. So let me see, guys. It's done. Watch. I'm going to lift the lid a little bit and pour. The lid is hot. Some lids aren't, but see? Just open it a little bit to let the water out. Not the eggs. Cold water. All right, cold water is covered. I mean, the eggs are covered. Yeah, and the water is still kind of hot. Okay. So let's use some more cold water. Okay. Oh, the lid is hot. Okay. So I got it in there. Babe. It's let's see. And then as soon as I get off of here with you guys, I'll fill these. Okay, it's too much here. I'll do this after. I don't think we're going to need ice tonight. My dog's water is good. We usually put ice in her big water thing that we turn upside down and it comes out slowly. Yeah. Okay, because I'm going to use both trays. And I think both trays already had some ice out of it anyway. Because I try to take turns and use this one as well, but it has a lid, so nobody pays attention to it. But I try to use it. All right, so both are done. All right. Can you take that off of there? I'm going to have to use, guys, I'm trying to bring the trash can closer so I can peel the eggs. And then don't touch it, Brownie. Okay, I've got my trash can. See, it's like this one. So let's see. Is that it? After I put the eggs in there, then I'll sprinkle the bacon on top. And in our bowl, not in the big bowl, in our regular bowls that we eat out, I'm going to put some Texas toast tortilla strips. Okay? It's like in the bag like the croutons, except they were tortilla strips. We saw them one time before and oh, they are so good. So I just bought another one recently for this. I mean, we still have a bag left, but it's half or less left in there. So let me see how they. Oh, I see it happen sometimes on videos. People talk about eggs, but man, babe, that quick it cools down the egg. You add some ice to it. Just make sure earlier in the day that you have your ice trays filled up for this. Almost the ice is melted. So I'm going to do one crack and then I'm going to roll it around in my hand so it cracked the whole thing. Let's see. Oh, It busted the broke the egg too. I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm just gonna get a cup and I'm gonna shake it in there. I'm gonna try that. I've seen a couple of different ideas on how to peel eggs perfectly. I don't remember them. The only one I do remember is the one that showed putting it in a cup and shaking it. Some people showed with water, but others just did it like without water. And it showed it in a little glass cup. So we are just going to do it in this cup. Okay. Put it in here. And we're going to shake it up. Let's see how well this works. I think it worked okay. All right. Oh, look at the egg. And if we go slowly, get the first peels off. I don't know how to doctor in a video, especially a live video. So y'all seeing this live. And I'm not going to edit it. So let me put it in the water to get off any. Alrighty. Here you go. The other one's right here. I cracked it and then I rolled it around in my hand to break the crack, and this is what it did. You see what it did? It broke the egg in half and it already. Okay. So I can still use it. I mean, if it was for deviled eggs, no. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that, guys. No cracks, no nothing. Ta-da! So just get an egg, put it in the cup, put your hand over it, give it a good shake. Here you go. And when you start off, don't be trying to pick big pieces off. Just slowly go around it. Ta-da! I wish I would have known this way back in 2013. We were having a party for my little girl. She had just turned 1. And we were trying to make deviled eggs for the party. Because we had my mom over. I think my brother. We had his mom flew down to Virginia because we were in Virginia. We had the dad and my husband's dad and his wife, and his uncle. We had a bunch of people. But anyways, we were trying to make deviled eggs, and I would peel them. And I'd get frustrated because I'd be breaking the egg, and then his mom got mad. It's like, you need to calm down and blah, 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 blah. So, I get frustrated real quick. I try to learn not to, but this one, it might have been because I peeled too fast. I don't know. But this one lost a little bit right here. See? You guys probably can't see it. It's around here and lost it. But not as bad, so. But I got 2 of them that came out good, so. You just got to try to peel it slowly. Don't try to, especially the first peel, don't try to take a whole bunch of them. Okay, I got 4 eggs. Okay. Let me get these shells off. Now, since I'm not rushed for time, but I didn't want to keep y'all on here too long. So I'm just going to use the egg. This. I was going to cut them, but okay. Let's start out with this. I'm going to put 2 in one bowl, 2 in the other. See? I put it in long ways. I'm going to bring it down. Pull it out. Turn it the opposite way. Pull it down again. And then you got that. And just dump it into my hand so I can kind of pull it apart. And then just get out any that didn't come out. Like that. You see any there? Get it? Oh. And do it again. I'm like, wow. So let me try it straight ways. I put it long ways this time. Not this way. Last time I put it the other way. Okay. Now let's go the other way. And when you do it the second way, some of it might fall, so it is down. So you might want to hold it right over, and I dump it into my hand, and then I sprinkle it on. So that's why you want to, when you do it the second way, whatever is here, I try to get out. When you do it the second way, you want to hold it over the bowl, and then, well, I'm not going to do it. And then when you bring it down the second time, you want to turn it over in your hand. Also, not so you can take it and just sprinkle it all around, break it apart in your hand like that. Okay? One more. I'll have to start, and if it's not enough, I might have to use the other egg. I said 4, but 2 goes in each one. And get down. And once you start doing it, as long as the egg is not all messed up, you're good. Okay? Okay. So let's put this up there. Okay, I'm going to rinse my hands. It has egg on it. Now, I'm going to stir it up. Put the egg in there. And then once I'm done, then we're going to crumble up the bacon on top. And then we will be done. And I will put them in a bowl, and I will do a taste test for you, and then we'll be done. Okay? All righty. So we're about done here. All right. So let's do this bacon. Bacon. My back is just starting to hurt again, but I'm almost done. So it's not real crunchy, so it's not like when I see it, people just crumble it over because it's real crunchy. I kept it even past the 14 minutes, it said. Some of it's crumbly, but instead of cutting it, I'm just pouring it apart. Okay. I'm going to wash my hands after this again. Let me see. And if we really wanted more bacon, we'd have to pull out a second one from the freezer. But I'll look at all this tomorrow and see what we need to add more to this. I mean, it won't be no tomatoes, definitely, because we don't have any more. I used them all. But we do have another cucumber if I want it, because that was only one cucumber. We have more eggs. I've got still 4 eggs, but I could cook more if I needed to, so Okay. Oh, not done. I thought we were only going to need about half or something. I'm so glad my husband said just cook the whole thing. I never know sometimes. Is this enough or should I make more? Sometimes I don't make enough. I wish I would have made more. And there's times when I'm like, damn, I made too much. But whatever meal that is, that'll teach me to use less pasta, less whatever. I'm going to have to rinse with hot water off, especially this top ice tray, because it's been falling in the sink and I didn't want it to. And I tried to get it out from the sink, but with my hands are greasy. So, alrighty, so let me rinse my hands off. They're greasy. The grease is hard to come off, so use some Dawn soap. All right. If you turn the water all the way on the hot side, it's hot enough to burn your hands. Yes, and I know people don't say anything about turning down the hot water heater. It's too high. I know it is, but it's not us. We're in an extended stay, so we don't have that to adjust. So, all right. So, just gonna mix it a little bit in there. Okay. Do you want some cheese in here? You know how some people sprinkle cheese in their salad, and you know some people sprinkle Parmesan cheese in their salad. They do that too. My dad used to do that, but he didn't use the shredded. He used the green little bottle. He'd shake some in there, so I got used to it. So I don't mind that. But let me get. Keep slowly. Gonna twist my balls. All right. So, gonna use this bowl first. So freaking good. Making sure he got some bacon. Okay. That's one bowl. I'm gonna make both. Oh, I wanted the beets. And you know what else would be good in here? Imitation crab meat. Y'all may think I'm crazy, but yeah. I don't know if my husband will like that, but okay. So bowl down here. First salad up there. Well, let me put the salad. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me get the tortilla strips. I'm gonna put the tortilla strips here. Sliced beets. Who likes sliced beets on their salad? Yep. All right, let's see. Oh, do you? I sometimes, like, my arm will hit the oven when I'm trying to pull something out, or I'll be trying to do something and my arm or finger will hit the. But y'all want to hear this? I'm going to tell the story because I think it's funny now. I didn't think it was funny then. But I'm going to tell you the story why I put my beets in there and then top it with the tortilla strips and then we're done. Put the dressing on. Okay. So, hold on. I got to. That was only the ice trays. Could you? Sorry, guys. Well, yesterday afternoon, these are good. Just put them somewhere else. I don't know. The blue one we might have to wipe with cold water because I've been touching it with greasy hands. But anyways, let me just get a knife. And some of the bigger beets I cut in half. But anyways, sorry, I gotta get my bowls right here. So if you don't see my face for a minute, Facebook, sorry. But anyways, we went to walk the dog. It would have been a good time for her to bring her ball out, but we didn't. But so she was jumping all over Daddy, and he was holding the leash, and then eventually he let the leash go, and she just runs around that big grass area, and then runs around us and stuff like that. We were running, so she would chase after us and get her energy out. So I was running slowly, kind of like this, not a lot because I can't do that, but more than just my pain, you know. Um, so she came running towards me, ran right into me. I went up in the air and came down on the ground on my back. I swear I did. I was like, and can you believe it? Standing here right now, my back is hurting real bad. But when she brought me up in the air and down, it didn't make my back hurt. How not? Because my husband said I went up and came down. But this finger was hurt a little bit on my right hand. The pinky, it looked like a blood under my skin. I don't know. But if you look at it, you can't see it now. But if you look at it, it has some kind of mark on it. You can't see it. You guys can't see it, but it has some little mark on it. It was more bigger and darker yesterday after it happened, but I can still see it's like a line that has a shape to it. I thought at first that was, like sometimes you hit your hand and, you bust a vein or a blood thing under your skin. That's what bruises are, bleeding under the skin. So and it was a little sore, but that was it. I was like, you're so good, but I went up and came down on my back. And the fact that I wasn't in excruciating pain on my back is amazing. I don't know how that happened. Normally, with my back pain I have, that wouldn't have been good. Plus, I got a rod in my back, guys. I'll have to get something that puts these beats in, babe. I was thinking about that little bowl up there, back there, but I can't reach it. I need to get a step stool, guys. Because my husband, one day, I climbed on the counter. Y'all see that crock pot? I climbed on the counter. I'll show you Facebook. See that? Uh-oh. Can y'all see that crock pot up there? See it way up there? I climbed on the counter, got the crock pot, and had to get down with it in my hand. Now, I could have slipped and fell because that was the hardest thing to do. Trying to get from the ground, get my leg up there, my knee up there, and push myself up. That hurts my knees. That hurts everything. But I didn't have a choice. My husband was working, and I didn't have something about it. I didn't have a whole chicken I needed for shredding. So I was going to cook some chicken in a crock pot. And when it was done, it would have been like so tasty and fall apart chicken. And I could shred that and use that. So, yes, that's what I was going to do. But, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to stir up mine. Oh, this one's already open. So we're going to put some. This is what it is. Tortilla strips, Chipotle cheddar. It's where you would get the crouton. Big bold plate. It says it's the original, I think, but it's Chipotle cheddar. So, see, they're like strips. This one, oh yeah, it is. And they're gluten-free. I was supposed to say glutton. Okay, that's enough. Let's put some on my husband. Give him a little more salad. You can get more, Pete. All right, let's just a tiny bit in here. So I didn't need those. Put it right here. See? I put them on top. All right, let's get the dressing. Caesar right here. Didn't open it yet. So, It's a flip top, but I had to do that so I could. I thought this can twist off too. Babe, I need your help. I'm trying to open this.
Bring it over here.
See, you want me to walk all the way? Not. I already did that. Twist the whole thing off. No, that's why. Because when you open flip top, you see something white in the little hole. So it looks like maybe something you have to peel off. I know that can come off, right?
Yeah, then let me do it, Brandon.
Bring it back here. He's trying to open those flip tops dressings. Does the whole top can come off if you twist it, right? I think so. All right, we're trying to get that dressing open so I can pour it on there and take a bite for you. Then we'll be done. So just give me a little bit more time and we're here. Here, let me try some. No. So any flip top dressings, have you guys ever taken off the whole lid? Because when you open the flip top thing, it has a white thing in the hole, like something that's on top. You know, when you open something, you have to, like if you open sour cream, it has that big thing you got to peel back. Or if you open, sometimes when I buy this special tea from the store, I take the lid off and I have to peel a thing back. So I'm always burning something when I'm cooking. I didn't today, but. Oh, he got it. Alrighty, guys. We got it now. It was something in there. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go like this. Sorry, guys. I could do with the whole thing being Caesar salad. Caesar dressing. Sorry, guys. I squished it at one time and it got a blob on my computer. But it only got it on the edge, not on any of the keys. So I'm good. And I'm going to wipe it off in a minute. Okay. So, see my ranch and my Caesar. All right. So let me kind of mix this up. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, guys. Amazing. Oh, I can eat that all the time. Amazing. Woo, let's do our amazing dance because the food is so good. Woo, I can't dance, I know. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. All right, I'm done. But it is really good. Okay. All right. What do I do with my phone? Guys, I keep misplacing my phone. Dumped this water out these. Oh, I dropped the nice one. Do you know where I put my phone? Could you please call it? How did I lose my phone? You never found it before I started videos either? here by the coffee pot, I have my big container of creamer. My phone was on top of that, and these were on top of that. Duh. Okay, guys, let me take a picture of my salad. Let me get one. Actually, I'm going to take a picture of the one that's up here. It's much nicer and newer. All right. All right. So, took the pictures, and I'll be posting them tonight or tomorrow morning on YouTube and Facebook. Okay? And I'm going to end this live the way I end all lives. I love you guys. Stay positive. And I appreciate everyone who came on YouTube and Facebook. And I want you to have a wonderful rest of your evening. I don't. But if you want to send something, you can send it right to my regular address. I'm okay with that. Like if I had a lot of fans and I was getting a lot of stuff, I might make a P.O. box. But when I got one or two people sending something here and there, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay? So just let me know. If I need to, hold on, guys. Let me just wipe off this dressing off my computer. Okay, let me make sure it's all off. It is. What'd you say? Okay, I can put my address on here in a comment. I'll do that. You get a paper and pencil, write it down. Let me know when you've written it down, and then I'll delete it so it's not out there for the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, I'm typing it in, so just give me a second. And I'm going to put the number sign. That means apartment, because I didn't want to write out apartment. Okay. Okay. Oh, it sent it. I thought if I push enter, it would have gone below. But let me tell you. Okay, there you go. Can you write it down and then let me know when you're done so I can delete it? Just let me know when you're done. Okay, guys. Yes, I'm going to go off. I just want this Facebook person. They're going to write down my address so they can send something. Then I'm going to delete it. Because if this is the same person I'm thinking of, they didn't have like Facebook, so I couldn't. And I wish YouTube had a way to message each other through YouTube. Like Instagram does, you can DM someone, by the cell. Facebook does. TikTok does. But Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, you can all do it within the app. Facebook, you have to go out the app and go to Messenger. Oh, well, in the corner, there's a thing you can press for Messenger. All right, while I'm waiting for her to write it down, let me get a fork. I'm going to stir this and then give it to my husband so he can start eating. Did you just turn it on? You had it on the whole 30 minutes? Oh, sorry, Brownie. Sorry. Sorry, Mama. Okay, Nancy. You wrote it down, right? Do you still need me? Oh, I can erase my address now. Okay. Let me go up here to remove. All right.
You're just like everyone else. You want a tag team championship. You're trying to drive a wedge between us. It's not gonna work.
Okay. So now let's get off of here. And like I said before, I appreciate all y'all coming on. Nancy, Shannon, and Doreen, have a good evening. And stay positive. And if you come on here, I appreciate you if you come on here as a replay as well. Brownie, stop it as a replay. I appreciate you coming and watch the replay as well. Tomorrow I will be going live at, I got to double check if I put that right time on my event, but I put 3 o'clock because sometimes on Saturdays, right now I don't think we have anything to do, but things come up last minute for us. So that's why I just put it at 3 o'clock. Okay? But I'll be on Elizabeth's Life on Facebook. Elizabeth's Life. It's Elizabeth, my first name, with apostrophe S and then Life, Life. Okay, it's my secondary page. That's the one I'll be on tomorrow. Okay? Because today was this page on Facebook. It was this page, Elizabeth Gibbs, first and last name, turned to do an afternoon live. But like I said, when I do the cooking live on the same page, I just combine the afternoon live with the evening live. So, but if it would have been Elizabeth's Life, I would have done that this afternoon and then this cooking page. But anyways, but that's where I'll be on at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And then back on Elizabeth Gibbs on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Central, along with Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77, okay? And I know I did forget to post what time I'll be going live. I did. For today, I forgot about mentioning my cooking live. I really did. But I'll try to remember before I go to bed to post the pictures and to post the YouTube link in the comment on the pictures. Okay? And I'll post the pictures on YouTube as well, Nancy. All right? You're welcome, Nancy. And I appreciate you coming on here, and you have a good rest of your evening. All right? And I will talk to you later. I'll be live again on Tuesday for my cooking live. And I'm going to try sometimes when I go on Elizabeth's Life to do YouTube lives as well. But if I decide that, I'll be sure in the morning or the night before to make a post to let y'all know on YouTube. Okay? All right, so I will talk to you guys later, and I love you guys. Bye, Nancy.